Losing time, I'm fading fast. I just wanna make it last. Try to let go of the past. I close my eyes, embrace the blast. Sleepless nights and headache stack. Restlessness to hell and back. What's my purpose? What do I grab? A slippery surface, a heart attack. And sometimes you just gotta believe there's something that'll give.
Good evening. I hope you can hear me okay. Wi-Fi issues and as per usual, same old stuff. Just want to say good evening to Matt from Football United TV. Go and subscribe to him. Fantastic lad. Talks Man United, but loads of football over the world. Really nice lad. So big up to Matt. So I just want to get straight into the teams, to be honest. So I am. So give me 2 seconds and I shall share the screen of the teams for tonight. We've got... How did that come up? Yeah, awesome. Let's just go up the screen. That's the main team. Right, so we've got Marseille. We've got Ruben Blanco in goal. Mbemba. Gigog. It's going to be fun, isn't it? I'm trying to say French names. Balerdi, Rongier, Klaus, Guendouzi, Gerson, Tavares, Milik, and Under for Marseille. And you got the Rem lineup of Pence, Gravelon, Faze, Abdelhamid, Loco, Matasiwa, Munetsi, Agbadou, Zenali, Van Bergen, and Torre. That is the lineups for the game tonight. Let's go into talk about Marseille a little bit. Marseille came second last season. They were about 15 points off PSG. They're trying to stop sharing that one. Let's share a different screen. They're going to try and catch up with Marseille, but they're going to have a lot to do, like loads to do. But we're going to talk about their transfers. As people know me, I'm an Arsenal fan. So tonight's game does have a little bit of significance, but we'll get into that in a minute. Okay, so we've got incoming of 16 players, outgoing of 14 players. Let's not worry too much about that because there's a lot of those are loans. They have spent £60 million on their team. So at the top is Paul Lopez, goalkeeper from Roma. Guendouzi, they made the loan of Guendouzi last season permanent, just under 10 million. Veretout, English football fans will know him. Did play for Aston Villa, just under 10 million from Roma. Luis Suarez, not that one, different one, £9 million from Granada. I think he had something to do with Watford, him actually. Under, signing from Roma. I think he was on loan there last year. Milik, 7.2 million. That's a bargain. Klaus, who was actually linked with Man United himself, signed for just under £7 million. Isaac Torre, just under 5 million. Mbemba is a free transfer from Porto, and then we get into the interesting part. Nuno Tavares, loan from Arsenal for the season. No obligation to buy, none of that. It's literally just a basic loan. And Ruben Blanco, who is in goal tonight, actually, is also a loan signing from Celta Vigo. Outgoings. The only big significant one was two, really, for me, is Mandanda, who has joined Stade de Reims, and Boubacar Kamara signed for Aston Villa, free transfer. Now, Boubacar Kamara amazed me last season. Very good player. we'll see how he does in the Premier League. Obviously, Premier League's very different to League One, so give him a chance. He will prove everyone that he can do it. We'll get into the Rennes team. Let's get this set up. Evening to Chris. Yeah, I'm all good, mate. I hope you're doing well. Not a great result for you guys against Fulham. Pretty sure you're a Liverpool fan. I know you're a Carlisle fan, but Liverpool. I don't know how Carlisle did, to be fair. Sorry. You'll have to let me know how Carlisle got on. I haven't really checked all the results from the weekend yet. I will. Need time. Right, so just get into the Rennes. The Reims. Jeez. It's a bad name of these two teams. Just get into the Rennes. Is that shit? The Rennes? No, that's the wrong one. The Reims. That's the wrong one. Stop sharing that. There we go. Share this one. Try and share the right one here. This one. There we go. There we go. The right one. Is that the right one? Yeah. Okay. So we've got. So they've signed at 17 players, sold 10. They've spent £12 million. Obviously, the finances in Ligue are very different to us, but they have spent £9 million on Junior Ito from Genk. Now, you're probably thinking, oh, that's a lot of money. It is. There's a lot of money. I'm trying to not be distracted by the music that's playing in my ear from the Marseille Stadium. Interesting music to play, to come out to. But anyway, he's a right winger. He's playing tonight, as far as I was aware. And they've spent £3 million on Watchalong. Agbadou, another player from Belgian League. And Pence, the goalkeeper, is a free transfer. Have they sold anyone significant? Rajkovic is fairly significant. He was a long-term player for them. But other than that, I can't say. Well, I suppose you can talk about Ekitike loan transfer to PSG, which is technically a permanent signing. But one of those, you sign them for loan and then you'll eventually go up to them. You know what, mate? That's where I was born. So Colchester is my home team, literally home, born there. So yeah, well done. Colchester is just awful, though, to be fair. I have to be honest, Colchester's just awful. awful team. But yeah, big up to Chris. Thank you for that. Yeah, I think they lost to Northampton on their first home game, to be honest. But yeah, so the players are out. We're not far from kickoff, which is wonderful. My babbling has taken it up there long enough. All smiley, delivery of the ball, VAR already in operational. I'm not even going to say who's on the VAR because I haven't got a clue. They're French people. I hate murdering people's names, I really do. So yeah, it's coming through the teams now. So there's Gravelon, the new signing. Don't know what's happening with Loco. I don't know if anyone's seen that. If anyone's get to see it. Also, no Ito. Okay, no Ito is playing. So the 9 million signing isn't playing. That's interesting. But yeah, we're not very far from kickoff here. Let's see if there's any good talent out there. This is what this is about. One for me is to see how Balogun plays, but he's on the bench for him. So I might get to see him later. But Tavares for me. And to see how Marseille, they were runners up. So, I don't know if anyone's seen the PSG game. My word. My word, were they good. Especially the Messi goal. If anyone's seen that goal from the through ball from Paredes. Oh, okay. Yeah. But yeah, I'll be happy with that. I couldn't bear seeing Colchester go into the National League, to be honest. Really couldn't. I know that they spent a lot of money in a new stadium, community stadium, and stuff like that. So yeah, that would be painful to see them go in the National League. Um, I can't really see much else happening. See, the problem with Colchester, and I think it's probably similar to Carlisle, it's a town that is far away from anywhere else, kind of like in the middle of nowhere. So our incomes are going to be way less than other teams. The popularity is going to be not so big as well. So fans, lack of fans. So yeah, mid-table, League Two, decent. As you know, Chris, I watch loads of different leagues from here. Um, that's what's important to me. And give people a chance to join me if they wish. The StreamYard link is in. Early shot there from Marseille. By under. But yeah, so 1 minute in. It could be an interesting game. Going to be interesting to see how Tavares does. He does need a bit of consistency. Didn't get that with Arsenal, with Chiellini being obviously our number one choice. So yeah, big up to everyone that's in here as always, and big up to everyone that's been supporting the channel over the past few weeks. It's gone mental. Over the last few weeks on here. Never even expect that for every game. I choose the games that I'm going to watch. Never expect people to be watching the same game as me. That's just football. Sometimes you're going to watch the same game. Sometimes you're not. You're not going to have any interest. This game interests me because it involves two Arsenal players on either side, so the game interests me. I like to keep an eye on. Oh, hang on, Marseille through here. Okay, so Marseille looking pretty decent. They have obviously got a new manager now, Igor Tudor. I believe he's Croatian. Used to play for Juventus, along with other players, other teams. But he's definitely a manager not to mess with, Igor Tudor. So yeah, that's going to be an interesting situation with Guendouzi. Is what I'm thinking at the moment. As Tavares being challenged there, but good header out. Okay. Igor Tudor looking very casual. It's going to be an interesting game. So, because all these big teams that want to challenge. Was that on you? Sorry, mate. Fulham a better team against Liverpool, in my opinion. No one should be judged on opening weekend. I always say this: opening weekend is one of those weird weekends. Don't take anything too much from the first weekend. Everyone's at different stages of, being prepared. A lot of new players. You're literally your first proper full competitive game back. So don't worry too much. And there's always a bounce from the newly promoted teams as well. So yeah, it's not good for sorts of Liverpool. It's definitely not a good result for Liverpool due to the fact that they've dropped some points. You don't want to lose drop points against, I wouldn't say a poor team, but a team you kind of expect to beat. Because when Man City play Fulham away, pretty much sure that they're going to smash them. That point for Fulham, yeah, definitely going to be crucial for them. They're going to need to get anything they can. But definitely, looking forward to the season. It's going to be an interesting one. I've got me personally. I'll be watching all sorts of competitions, and the main one I do is the Championship. I have a fascination with the Championship. It's one of my favourite leagues to watch. I think this season will be the most open Premier League championship ever. And then, hello, big dangerous ball there. Marseille looking really good. Under, yeah. I don't think they've been paid 10 million for him, did they? It looks really good. I remember them a few years ago being quoted like 20, 30 million pounds for him. But anyway, yeah, I've got championship games to do. What else have I got this week? I've got Champions League qualifier to do. Super Cup to do. But yeah, I've got a busy week. Busy week. I think I've got 2 championship games this week. And then we'll see what happens next weekend. I'm actually at a live game next weekend, so probably next Saturday won't be doing anything live, which is unusual for me, to be honest, on Saturday. But I'll say look really good. I have to get the teams up, so I need to see who this number 8 is. Honestly, if anyone's really interested, Barcelona are winning 4-0 against Pumas. Pumas Unam. Who's number 8? Oh, Gerson. Okay. I have heard about him before. He's an attacking midfielder type player, but he looks really good. Okay, Tavares, to be fair, from the first, what are we in, 7 minutes? Looks good. Here comes Guendouzi. Guendouzi looking decent. That's a soft free kick there. Just interlock their legs. I'll have to watch it. For some reason, your stuff's not coming up on mine. Hang on. Mind you, I noticed the other day that for some reason, some bizarre reason, I wasn't subscribed to people. Let's see. Have you uploaded it yet, mate? I'll have to watch your match review. Yeah, I'll have to. I'm subscribed to yours, I'm sure. But please, everyone, subscribe to Chris. You know what, Pax? I have sources, and I was told that Balogun was playing. So I don't know what's happened there. He is on the bench. But to be fair to Rem, they're also not playing their £9 million signing yet. So maybe they just want another week's training with them before they start playing him. So maybe that's it. I hope it is. Because I'll be disappointed if Balogun doesn't play. Because he didn't get much at Middlesbrough. He was a bit part player last season, and Balogun needs a full good season somewhere. And I thought this was a strange move myself. I would have personally sent him back to the Championship. I think this is a very strange decision. Personally, I don't know what's in it for us, because normally there's like something in it for us, like it's a good link with the team. Rem, I have no idea what the decision was made for. It's a strange one. I can think of a lot of leagues other than this to send Balogun out. It is what it is, isn't it? But Tavares, he's playing So far, I'm playing all right, to be honest. 10 minutes in. I think I'm having the same problems as Tariq with the Wi-Fi tonight. So I do apologise if it's coming through not great tonight. I don't know what's going on. It's not raining. Normally, when it's raining, it gets affected, but it's stupidly hot here. Again, Milik. Rongier with a foul. I haven't seen much of Rim, I have to say. they've not been fantastic. Can't think who that manager is for Rim now. I don't recognise him. Oscar Garcia. Why does that name ring a bell? Oscar Garcia. The name rings a bell. Oh, I'm sorry, mate. Honestly, me and Tariq and Rich and like the streamers, they all have like a WhatsApp group, and it's just gone mental in there about it. I don't know what to say because you know me, I don't attack any other team. It's not my thing. I support my team, and that's it. Everyone can support their own team as they wish. I won't give anyone banter. I've got no words on that side. I know it's been rejected, but the fact that you're trying to go for him is just mental. It doesn't make sense. It would be a signing that I'd expect Bournemouth to make. Do you know what I mean? It's like he's got Premier experience. I get that tick, but he's troublesome. We all know that he's very troublesome. He left to go to where did he go again? Did he go to China or something like that? Didn't he? He went to some crazy league for loads of money. Left West Ham. I've just it's an own goal. It's 1-0. 1-0. It's 1-0. It's an own goal. Wow. So I'll just get the goal scorer. See if I can get the goal scorer. Trying to see what it came off. I did say the name. Oh, okay. Phase. Okay. So, Phase. Can you put the clock back up, please? Seriously, come on. Help me here. "13-minute own goal." Okay. What am I doing tonight? Jeez. Oh, that's seriously that's just reset on me. Ugh. Just reset on me. There we go. Okay, now we're cooking. Thank you, Paxton. I knew someone would know. Thank you, Pax. Appreciate it. The name ring about on the face looked fairly familiar. I've watched a lot of football. Probably forgotten more players than I can remember. So yeah, not a great start from Reims, have to be honest. Marseille are just literally all over them. Big, high press. Reims just haven't got a clue. Under is playing out of this world. Rongier is just commanding that midfield. Gerson's looking really good. Milik is a threat, so takes concentration off for the defenders there. So yeah, it's good. It's a good start. Good start. I don't know what I've just seen. I don't know what's going on in the crowd. I don't know how we've got face masks on. There was a lot of bare-chested people, and it looked like they had a face mask on. I don't know what's about. Stade de Reims, I think we're at called, isn't it? This place. Marseille. They're just not giving Reims any time on the ball. They're just pressurising every pass. And Tavares is looking all right there. I have to admit. Quite impressed. Happy days, happy days. Here comes Tavares now. Sprinted down the left. He's only got Milik in the middle though. Oh! Oh my word! Wow. That should have been two. Balerdi with a shot there. The centre back. So seriously, what centre back? Oh no, it was under. Under. Right, let's have a look. So it was cross. Under. Oh, what a save! I don't think. I don't think the goalkeeper was like a brilliant save. It was more like a case of just put his hands up and just hope for the best. And yeah, great stuff there. He is Gerson. Yeah, honestly, Gerson so far for me has been great in this game. But to be fair, Marseille look really good, really good, really good right now. Here comes Ream. Back cross. Oh, Guendouzi nearly lost it there. Oh, bad control there by Under. But yeah, big up to everyone that's in here as always. Thank you. And anyone that watches back later as well. Appreciate it. And this is what football should be. It should be bring people together. Okay, so we must slightly get into the game now. It's very, very tiny little steps. Currently got a throw in. Can't say I've been impressed by any Ream player right now. I'll be perfectly honest. I think even if Balogun was in this team, don't think I'd see much of him. I'm not impressed. But then Marseille have been impressive, so you can't. It's very unlikely to get two impressive teams. Marseille are making Ream look really bad. They did finish 12th last season, Ream. So they are a bit of a mid-table team. Marseille are more European challengers, and I'm not even going to say the title challengers. That's just silly. The ref is giving some really weak fouls here, I have to say. He's going to set this as a precedent. The game is going to stop a lot. It is 1-0 to Marseille with 20 minutes gone. Phase with the own goal from Marseille. Just one of those things that happens to defenders, to be fair. Cross comes in, defender tries to clear it. Unfortunately, got the wrong kind of contact, and in it goes. Yeah. This is the difference with Ligue, and I don't think it's helping the national team so much. If anything, it's probably hurting the national team because you can't just look at the way that England do it. Our players are pretty much at home, but in France, with the French national squad, they're all over Europe. So, Ream are just slowly easing into the game, very slowly, very slowly. That's probably the best way they're going to get into this. They slowly ease into it. Igor Tudor keeps going out of his technical pots by literally like 30 centimetres. And I think he's one of those people you just want to stay away from Igor Tudor. You okay? Say that again. Oh, okay, Dan. Love you. Oh, it's so warm. Oh, Nuno's down now. Great. He's back up. He seems alright. It's just a bit of a tackle there. Nothing much though, to be honest. Should be fine. So I think Ream have kind of worked him out a little bit. Oh, saying that. No, it's okay. Oh, dear me, now. God, honestly, these fouls just. Maybe that's what Ream need. They need it to be a bit bitty. Maybe it'll suit them. Who knows? Might do. It's another foul. You know what, mate? I know we have it with homegrown players, don't we? It needs to be done. It will improve international level. The French team, I'll be fair to the French. Oh my word! What the heck was that from Nuno? And he went out for a blooming corner. Anyway, the French team are very, very good. Don't get me wrong, but they have got a very similar situation as we do have for England. But here comes Under. Cross in. Ooh! Mongier with a fantastic shot. Did it hit the post? Did it hit the post? Oh, it did. Oh. It hits the post. That is one heck of a strike. Oh, the shot from Rongier. Honestly, it amazes me Rongier is still at Marseille because he's so good. Are they having a drinks break? They are having a drinks break. Must be warm in France. But yeah, as I was saying about France, they've got the same similar situation as we do have with Southgate, where Didier Deschamps is pretty much just the puppet to the French Football Federation. Simple as that. They need someone that's dynamic, someone that will just grab that team and wake him up. For me, I would have gone with Gautier, but there you go. Let Zidane go to PSG. This is the thing. I don't know where Zidane's going to go now. He's going to get another job, but where on earth is he going? Because I would like him to just go anywhere. Anywhere that it doesn't have to be necessarily a big club. Prove yourself. Show that you can actually manage somewhere. Exactly. But honestly, Under is looking really good tonight. Rongier, beautiful player. I love that guy. Have done for years. I'm so shocked he's still at Marseille. And that's not me being horrible to. That's not me being horrible to Marseille, but Rongier is quality player. Also, it was the cross from Klaus. So I was just showing the goal again. Great cross from Klaus. See, United were linked with Klaus, and he was at long last season. I have to admit, I don't think he would have been good enough for United. He's good enough shot there from Rem, but easy. But he's not United standard at all. See, Paxton, this is why I like you so much, because you are very similar to my mentality. I would love some of these big managers to go to a team and prove it there. Pep has never been to a club that doesn't have unlimited funds. And it annoys me that these so-called big, massive clubs, you go there, you manage them. Oh, look, I'm the best manager in the world. Are you? You know, this is Man City. This is like monopoly money. This is like, I want this player. Okay, there you go. I want this player. Okay, there you go. This is, challenge yourself. Challenge. Then prove. Oh, he got Gerson. Or they've got 3 players against him. That's how good, how much of a threat he is. But yeah, for me, I'm not the greatest fan of Wenger. And I'm not the greatest fan of Ferguson. But they did it at teams that weren't huge. Aberdeen weren't a huge club. Not really. In grand scheme of things, they weren't a massive club. Wenger obviously came from Grampus 8 in Japan. Did a little bit in France. Wasn't great. It wasn't amazing. But you can go with Klopp and say he did it at, I think it was Mainz. Some German club, I can't remember who it was, but before Dortmund. But can you really call Pep a world-class manager when he's been at Bayern Munich, Barcelona, Man City? It's like having FIFA career mode with having the £1 billion transfer budget on. Oh look, I've won all these leagues with my FIFA team and whatever. Yeah, pretty much anyone could do that though. You need for me to say you're a fantastic manager. I need to see that you can do it with nothing. I just never have been, mate. I've just never have been. It's just me. I'm just not a great fan of either of them, to be honest. I think the problem with Man United now is that Sir Alex is still there. I know he's like in the background and doesn't have much of a say, but he did have some influence lately, hasn't he? So, yeah. I think Sir Alex, if I'm going to compare Sir Alex to Wenger, they're both very good managers. What they did at Man United and Arsenal was amazing. Don't get me wrong. But I'm not a fan of. Because at the time, Man United, can I say they're the biggest club? I don't think they were they? They weren't. I'm trying to go back in my brain how far back they were. He did build. What I would say to Ferguson, he built a good team, and he did. Wenger built a good team, but they also ruined the team. If that makes sense, do you know what I mean? It's like I think that what ruined them for me is the fact that they stayed longer than they should have. They ended up ruining that team. Wenger did, Ferguson has. Now you can't, I suppose, with again. See, this is a great conversation because you can say it's kind of them, but then you can also say it's the owners as well, can't you? So, am I being too harsh on Ferguson and Wenger? I'd say it's probably 50-50 blame on them. It's making me think, you see, and I like that. I like thinking about it. It's not something I have to think about on a daily basis. Funny enough, I'm more present game than the past game. But yeah, I don't know. I think they just stayed too long, and then Ferguson got involved with the Moyes. That probably wasn't the best idea. Yeah, I'll give him that. I'll give him that. So this is one thing that it's a great conversation thing to have because it does make you think. So he stayed a little bit too long, but then shouldn't have got involved in the replacement. That should have been down to the club. But then the problem you had at the time, Glazers owned the club. So, crikey, God knows who they would have ended up going for. But I don't think it would have been anyone better than Moyes. And Moyes was awful. But that's not saying he's an awful manager. It just doesn't suit United. One, for the quality of him, but also the way that he plays is not beautiful. And then Wenger stayed way too long, and convinced Arsenal fans that fourth is a trophy, which that's my issue with him, is that fourth is a trophy. It's not a trophy. Ferguson at least carried on trying. He does. I'll give him that. I love the fact how much he loves the club. Because he's an Aberdeen man, isn't he? But I love the fact it's nice to see him. I saw him today at the stadium. Obviously, I do love his love for the club, but I think sometimes it might be good just to walk away for a bit longer, then come back. Maybe I don't know. The Man United one is the weirdest situation because you've got Glazers. They're horrible. They're just horrible, horrible, horrible people. I've got nothing nice to say about the Glazers, literally. if I go into my owners, I could literally just say one nice thing about Josh. At least he's giving it a go. Stan, I can't stand. I could talk about Man United and Arsenal pretty much all night, probably. I don't want to. It is still 1-0 to Marseille. The game has fizzled out a little bit. Not much has happened, to be fair. Nuno's looking pretty good. Good cross there from Nuno. Too far out for a corner. But yeah, it's a great conversation. United and Arsenal collapse. I'm going to call it a collapse because, let's be honest, neither club are as big as we should be now. And that's not saying we're entitled to be, but both our clubs, it is our own fault that we are where we are. We can both see what's caused the problem with both clubs. Yours, Glazers, spending money on crazy players, same as Arsenal. Don't get me wrong. Arsenal have done exactly the same. Made an absolute loss on so many different players. It's ridiculous. Accepting fourth-footed trophy for the Arsenal fans. Currently still like that as well. They're okay with Champions League and that's that. But for us, we have to push on. If we qualify for Champions League this year, we have to then push on to the next level, the next level, the next level. Yeah. See, that's that. If he went probably 4 years before the end, I wouldn't have an issue with him. But at the end, he did ruin the club. And we're not even close to getting back. Our squad size is ridiculous. There's a show I'm doing in September, Bax, that explains how far back we are. It's crazy how far back we are. I think you can literally. Man City could buy Arsenal player like the squad twice with how much the Man City squad's worth. And that's mad. Free kick to Marseille here. It's a great conversation. I love when you're in here, to be honest, mate. You're one of those type of people I could just talk to forever about football. Same as Chris as well, to be fair, about F1. It's just great to have a conversation. And that's what this is about. It's getting me to talk mainly, but having the option for people if they want to come on and talk as well. More than welcome. StreamYard link is in the comments if anyone wants to come on. Free kick here. And they're going to take it. It's not in a dangerous position, to be fair. And straight into the goalkeeper's hands. Absolutely awful. 38 minutes gone, still 1-0. And here come Rem. But El Bilal did not get it over Blanco in goal. It's pretty poor for the attempt. But the warning sign that Reims can break Marseille's defence. So Reims are getting into the game very slowly. Marseille still deserve the lead, without doubt. It's going to be a corner here to Marseille. I don't know. It's not as good as it could be. With the amount of money we spent on it, we seem to get a lot of youngsters that have. See, the thing with Arsenal and Highland is we seem to get them to a certain point, and then I think we just mess them up at the end. Sorry, my camera's really high. Didn't realise that. It's like Amari Hutchinson. I have no idea what's going on in the crowd at Marseille. So let's go to Amari Hutchinson. We didn't tie him down. He's now gone to Chelsea. Serge Gnabry totally messed him up. Look how well he's performing. Mullen, who's at Dortmund now, another one that fell through. We seem to have this bit at the end. It's like the Balogun one tonight. I have no idea why he's at Reims. I really don't know. It doesn't make any sense. Nuno Tavares going to Marseille makes sense. Decent team. He's going to get plenty of games. They're in Europe, so he'll get plenty of experience in Europe probably. He is going to be pretty much first choice, and so that's a sensible one. Charlie Patino gone to Blackpool. Good, makes sense. He will bulk up there. He's bulked up all over the summer already, so to be fair to him, so he'll toughen him up. We've got Austin Trusty. He's gone to Birmingham. He got man of the match the other night against Huddersfield. Who else we got? Trying to think, but we got about five or six maybe good talents still at our club, and we just don't seem to manage them very well. Yeah, exactly. I think it's other players like some clubs. Do you not? Oh, I was going to ask you about yours. Have you got, apart from I apologise if I say the name wrong. Iqbal. Now, is that a Hannibal Iqbal, or is that two different people? I don't know enough about Man United's youth setup to talk about them. But what have you got there? I know there's Charlie Savage, Robbie's son. He's meant to be doing all right. Joe Gardner. I'm surprised he hasn't gone out on loan already. I would have liked to have got him a good season if he's going to go out on loan. But if you're gonna keep him, play him, because honestly, he's got quality. I've seen that at Nottingham Forest last season. He is quality. Not every player has a good game, and he definitely didn't. But he wasn't awful in the bad games. Oh, hello. Ream nearly got a goal there. I think that was Van Bergen. Is that Van Bergen? Oh, not great goalkeeping there. Very unconvincing by Blanco there, I have to admit. Guendouzi saved them there. So we've got a corner for Ream now. Hang on, sorry, 2 seconds. Garnacho on the wings. Lair Chong's. Yeah. Yeah, Chong was at Birmingham last season, wasn't he? I think Laird was. Oh, he was on loan last season, wasn't he? Laird. He had a good season, so I heard. Garnacho, I don't know him. I've heard of the name, but I don't know why. I don't know if I've heard him mentioned somewhere before. But yeah, you're gonna have to. So is Hannibal Maj? Oh, jeez, I'm gonna murder their names here. So is that first one his full name? Hannibal Majbri Iqbal. Charlie Savage, yeah. God no, yeah. Hannibal, from what I've seen of him, he needs to calm down. I remember one of the last games of the season. I think last season he came on, and he was like a little terrier dog. He was mad. I think I've seen him again this season in a pre-season, and he was pretty much the same. He does need to calm down a little bit. That's not going to suit Premier League because he's going to get himself into trouble. I'm just a bit surprised that I know Ten Hag. We all knew about he was coming in, so I'm surprised there wasn't a game plan of who to send out on loan to a sensible place as well. Because what I always say for a lot of players is send them to the Championship. 2 minutes of injury time here. Rangier's down right now. I think he's taking a whack to the face here. Guendouzi needs to calm down. Got ya. Yeah. Yeah, Brandon. Yeah. You've done it. Yeah, because he was looking when he first came on the team. I was like, oh, that kid looks good. Yeah, he's kind of. It's either his fault or your fault. Someone's messed up with Brandon there because he was looking all right when he first came out. Hannibal Mejbri, one player, right? Okay, and Zidane Iqbal, right? Okay, gotcha. Thank you. So, goal. Nuno Tavares with a goal. What a goal. What a goal. Wow. What a goal that was. Wow. What a goal. So I was going to talk about this. It was with his right foot. Nuno Tavares has scored with his right foot. What a goal. Okay. All right. Okay. Sorry, Pax. I'll get to your comment now, mate. Sorry. Under Ale, the EU system was, yep. They didn't really progress, really. Ralph tried, but was laid off as a consultant. Yeah, I know that. Yeah. That's just. But it is half time now. It is half time. I am going to. Canancio is a winger that came through at the end of last season, and this preseason is looking more like. Oh, really? That's exciting. That's exciting, that. But it is half time, people. Big up to everyone again, as always. I was gonna have a bit of, you know what, I'm gonna have a quick 2 minute break. 2 minute, literally. I will not be long, I promise.
There's something that'll have what you need, what you need. We're broken, it's tragic, we're not all elastic, but maybe there's magic, believe you could have it. And I know of sadness, the anxious and panic, the infinite vastness of all that is blackness.
Welcome back. So I just missed a quick moment. Okay, so we'll go. Elanga could work out or not. It will be an interesting sealed, and Diallo probably won't now. I don't think Elanga will, personally. Won't work out. Same with Plestri. Yeah. There were strange signings at the time as well. Like, spent a lot of money. Spent a lot of money on some of those players. Yeah, it's such a shame. But being United, you'd expect your youth setup to be so much better. You should be able to get these kids from the back streets of Manchester wanting to play for United, but you're just not for some crazy reason. I don't know how bad the picture is. The picture's bad, isn't it? For some bizarre reason. I don't know why. It's mad how bad it is tonight. Having the same problems as Treek, I think. But yeah, great first half, I have to admit. Tavares looking really good. Rongier looks good. Gerson looks good. Under looks good. Milik doing what Milik's good at. Opening up avenues for other players to attack. He's not known for scoring those goals, Milik. So yeah, it's an interesting one. Stagnant after Jose not using youth system a lot. Yep. And Ole trying, but nothing really working. It was start up under 10 hard, but yeah, only 5 to 6 stand out. See, I'm trying to think of how many we've got. See, Amari was one of our standouts. So it's slightly concerning that he's gone. But yeah, I'm a bit. It's the way to go. But yeah, it's a bit of a shame, and it's led to this for both of our clubs, really. Liverpool seem to have nailed it right on. Man City nailed it right on. And we can't put that down to money because it's not. City maybe, but Liverpool not. But yeah, it's a shame. I'm trying to think who else. There's a lot of smaller clubs that are very good at getting the youth up, which is basically how a lot of the clubs survive, is through their youth system. Good evening, Luca. Hope you're doing well, mate. Hope you're doing well. How was Get Amped? Was Get Amped good? I know Rich was doing Get Amped tonight. Hope you're doing well, though, Luca. Subscribe to Luca. I would subscribe to Paxton, but I don't think Paxton has a channel. Unless you do. Do you have a channel, Paxton? I don't think you do. But yeah, subscribe to Luca AFC. Clues in the name. He's an Arsenal fan. Yeah, I don't think. I'm very. I'm just showing the save from Pence. Honestly, that save. I think it was more luck than it was a great save. I think he was on his knees, put his hands up, and hoped that he saved it. But the shot from under and the run from under, I've just seen the run now, so fast. How much did they sign him for? Is it ridiculous amounts of money? Dun, 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 dun. £8 million. 24. He's 24, and they've paid £8 million for him. Do you feel like sometimes in the Premier League we might be paying a bit too much for players? So they've paid just under £8 million for a 24-year-old from Roma, who isn't that bad. I know he's not had great seasons, but £8 million. Let's put that into context. £8 million. I'm trying to think who's cost £8 million lately in the Premier League. I don't think there's anything really can buy £8 million for. But yeah, it's just a mad night. Call that, honestly, I can't believe Tavares scored with his weak right foot. But he's done really well. He's defended well. He's gone up and down that line so well. See, Tavares cost £8 million. That was for Arsenal from Benfica. But it wasn't even the first choice left back, so. Yeah, so it's a mad evening, mad evening. Arsenal need to be putting a few goals against Danny Ward next Premier League game. Yeah. You know what? Everyone's like saying, "Oh, we're getting Tillemans." Do you really think Leicester are going to sell Tillemans before we play them? Like, seriously? Yes, we're going to sell one of our best midfielders to you before we play you, so then you can use him against us. Don't think so, people. Let's think about the real world here. If we're going to be getting Tillemans, they are not going to sell him before we play him. Simple as that. Just not going to happen. Not going to happen. It's just mad. I tell you what's the craziest for. He cost £1 million. He cost £1 million. Oh my word! I tell you, if I was like a multi-millionaire, I'd just buy him £1 million and just say, right, teach my son how to be a goalkeeper. I'll give you £1.5 million. Jeez, £1 million for Kasper Schmeichel. It's not like he's a bad goalkeeper, because he's really not. He's very much like his dad. Very vocal, commands his box. I just find that potty. I really do. I do know what's happening at Leicester, but it's madness what's happening at Leicester. I have to admit, there's just nothing sense about anything that's happening in this world at the moment. Yeah. There's no other way of saying it, to be fair. Yeah. Vardy, this is his last season. He won't be playing again for Leicester next season. Guarantee that. You can say Castagna's pretty good. Fafana looked like he's going. Trying to think of any. Harvey Barnes. But how long is they going to keep Harvey Barnes? You know, Harvey Barnes is destined for higher things and bigger things. So he's really good. But yeah, But what you could say is, could they replace him with decent players? Yeah. You'd expect him to take it to the next level, wouldn't you? That's what you'd expect. You win the league. Yes, it was a surprise, don't get me wrong. But they would have got more money. And probably, you know what would have been interesting? Is if Leicester did one of these documentary things, bring the world a bit more closer to Leicester, and then they could have progressed from that as well, because we remember that they won it, but they've pretty much fallen out of existence of like us talking about them. They didn't challenge for the top 7 last year. They pretty much did nothing last year. Can you put that all down to the manager? Possibly. He's not very good. But yeah, it's a bit sad, isn't it? A bit sad. I'd expect them to take it to like the next level for them. So instead of being mid-table, like continuously challenged for Europe, and they're kind of not now. I can't see them doing anything this season. I'll be surprised if predicting probably 10th, if that. They're not going to do much this season. But if they lose Maddison, Tielemans, and Fofana, they've lost Schmeichel. Because don't get people who can't get this twisted. Schmeichel is going to be a huge loss for him. Danny Ward's good, but he ain't cash for Schmeichel. So yeah, that. But how much of the money are they get? Let's say 30 million for Tielemans. Let's say close to 80 for Fofana, because if that does go through, it's going to get to 75, 80 million easily. So that's 105. You've got Maddison, 50 to 60. So that's 170 million. Let's take 70 million of that away for issues. So Reims are making a substitution. It's Dumbia. So Sinelli. Off. Dumbia on. But yeah, so let's take 70 million. So they've got 100 million to then go out and replace those players with good quality players. Now, let's have a bit of fun. You could probably get a good centre back and midfielder, Tielemans standard or close to, from Europe. So let's say that's 60 million. Then you've got 40 million to then get an attacking midfielder of Maddison's talent. That's why I struggle. 40 million. I can't think of anyone that you could go out and buy of that quality to replace Maddison, and that's where you're struggling. And to be fair, I'd want a better goalkeeper. No offense to Danny Ward, but here comes Marseille. Yeah, it makes zero sense. I think that there is some issues behind the scenes with Leicester, mainly to do with the company that they own. But yeah, I because obviously the horrible situation with Leicester's owner, you'd think they'd want to do it do you want to put it? Do it justice, maybe wrong word, maybe, but just handle the situation better than what they have. Because I don't think I'm wrong to say this, but I don't think Leicester have signed a single player. Like, everyone signed someone apart from Leicester, which is mad. We are coming up to like 3 weeks left of the window, and no one signed. Big up to Paxton. Marseille 5 shots, 2 on target. Reims 5 shots, 3 on target. Thank you, mate. Appreciate that. Appreciate that a lot. Oh, Marseille are really making boo-boo here. Giving it to Reims. So Van Bergen's now going from the right to the left-hand side of the attack. And Reims have got a corner. 48 minutes gone. Should really put the score back up. And take the half-time off. Well, corner came in. Oh my word! What are Marseille doing? Oh, I was about to say they got it clear, but they haven't. Reims got it back already. Okay, this game's not over now. I don't think. I'll tell you, it's a shame about Prate, because Prate was a good player. I did see him at Sampdoria, and he was a decent player. I just don't know what happened. But have Leicester done a similar thing as a lot of us have, where we've just spent a lot of money on players that just haven't performed as we expected, and now Leicester are paying the price. And obviously Leicester are not a club like Arsenal, Man United, where we can kind of take the hit a little bit. Leicester can't take the hit. They have to be sensible, So maybe that's it. Maybe, who knows? Boom, 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 boom. Try not to sing here again. Last thing you want to do is hear me singing. Oh. Oh, me back. I know him. Give me 2 secs, mate. I will get back to you on that one. I know him. Why do I know him? The problem is I watch so many blooming leagues. Who plays for who? They kind of blend into one. Benfica. That's why I know him. Yes, because I did watch Benfica last season in the Europa League. Right, yes. Is he good? He's all right. Something you'd want? I don't know. Oh dear, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if that's the right type of player. To be honest, I really don't. But anyway, Ream corner here. Van Bergen comes in. Oh, over the bar. Is it another corner? I think it's another corner. Is it another corner? Yeah. What we got going on here? Ref is having a word. Please be sensible, people. Okay, so another corner now to Ream. Not great corners, to be fair. Oh, that is rugby shot. Love a good little rugby shot there. I have to say, for the first 8 minutes of the second half, Ream have been the better team by a long shot. Here comes Tavares. You know what, mate? I hope so. Look, if Ream carry on playing like this, I'd definitely bring Balogun on. I was slightly concerned with the first half. I was thinking if he comes on, it's pointless because you're not going to see him. But Ream have started to get into the game. So I certainly hope so. Cool. What a cross. Great goalkeeping there, though. But what a cross that is. Come up to 54 minutes. Coming up to 54 minutes. And now Oscar is being spoken to. There are. Shot there from Ream, but it was well wide. But yeah, I think it might be the time to bring Balogun on, to be honest. Because they've definitely got a threat now. This would be a big test for Balogun, I have to admit. I think it could be a bit above his level. I've seen him enough now at Middlesbrough last season, and it's one of those where it's a baby step for him. This is going to be a big. This is like chucking him in the deep end because you could be playing against Marseille, PSG. That is one heck of a team. There you go. Paxton already saying it though. As it stands, Marseille would be third. Ream would be 18th. Only one game played, to be fair, though. But Marseille... Oh, crikey. This is a game Marseille can't afford to lose. If they want to challenge... I'm saying that. How am I saying that with a straight face is beyond me. But if Marseille want to push for Champions League, I'll put it that way, this is a game they can't lose. And Ream just a mid-table team, to be fair. You know, the fans in the Velodrome are mental, aren't they? It's like a big seagull behind there. It's not the Mexican wave. That's a French tidal wave. That is. That's mad. I would so need ear defenders when I go there. Jeez. Yeah, sorry, that's just a bit of an injury, so they're just dealing with that. The ball goes back to Blanco, so go back in underway shortly. Oh, hello. Oh, no. Goalkeeper needs to come and get that. There we go. Okay, so Gerson nearly got put through there, but dealt with in the end by Rem. So I think it's more of a case of Marseille are going to do Ream on the attack, on the counter attack now. So we've got two players coming on here for. So we've got double substitution now. Who's coming off and who's going on? I know Veritu's definitely one coming on. So that was tidy up the midfield. Rongier's been quite quiet in the second half. Here's Van Bergen. Good tackle there. Oh, they're going for a foul. Okay. Yeah, so it's a yellow card there for Gigot. Gigot. Right. Yellow card for Gigot. Gigot. Funny words. Funny that name to say. Gigot. Oh, he didn't win the ball at all there against Van Bergen. No, fair dues. Fair dues. So, yellow card for Gigot. Oh, sorry, mate. I'm missing some comments here. Veritu also, yes, he is. I was when they Vida signed him, I thought good signing. Just didn't work out for him, did it? At Vida, it just doesn't. Sometimes, just fans have got to understand that sometimes signings just don't work out. Don't work out for more reasons than to do with quality. It's just they don't settle in, and the whole culture's different. It just doesn't work out. But Veritu is a definitely good player, without doubt. But yeah, great signing for Marseille. Oh, okay. Thank you, Donovan. Thank you, babe. You rang the doorbell. Okay. Yeah. 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 You just to see it, can't you? So it's a corner to here to Ream. Nuna had a bit of a moment there, I have to admit. So he was having a fantastic debut. Wasn't great there. Corner comes in over. So look, it's hard to tell, to be fair. Oh, here comes substitution now. Jeez. So it is Bunder's coming off. And I think it's Rongier that's come off. Somebody's not telling me the other one. I'm going to have to guess. Veritu. Get the game on here. Sorry, guys. I'd like to be accurate because I have people that watch this back. So Suarez has come on as well. Moss will only be happy when Arsenal sign Jonathan David as a new player, or any Canadian, to be fair. I'm pretty sure he'd have the whole Canadian team playing for Arsenal if he could. But yeah, there is a good chance that he might become the EPL. There's like 3 teams that I know of that want to sign him. I don't know if he'll leave now. I think it's a bit late, especially for Lille, because Lille would have to get a replacement. But it's a story to maybe keep an eye on. It could happen. It may not. It's not Rongier that's gone off, is it? Who's gone off for blue and sub? Oh, here comes Balogun. Okay. It's Milik. Ah. Not Rongier. Was Milik. Right, so now sub Reims. Now Ream have made a substitution, and so that's Touré's come off for Balogun. Touré off. I'll say close there. Balogun on 64 minutes. Right, sorry guys, just doing some paperwork. Well, not paperwork. Okay, so Balogun's now come on. Yes, it was a fantastic win. Well, 3 points at Selhurst Park. Not a place you want to go and play, really, to be fair. Good first half, not so good second half. I think Arsenal fans need to just chill a little bit. There's going to be some bumps in the road. You can see it coming. But yeah, I'm never going to knock a 3 points or take 3 points every day. And there's Paxton with the news. Yeah, Timo Werner deal will be completed on Monday. Leipzig and Chelsea have full agreement, permanent deal. Ooh. No loan with buy option. So it's permanent. How much is it? Have they talked about the money? Oh, come on. All right. So let's see if we can see anything of Balogun. He's got 26 minutes to do something. He's playing as a left midfielder right now. This concerns me. Nuno's still on there. Must have pressurised and Riemann North here to get a throw in. As the commentary is saying, that you're struggling to see where the goals can come from. Well, hopefully that's where Balogun comes into it. Especially as an Arsenal fan, I'm definitely hoping that Balogun can score a couple, if not more, hopefully. It's Mr. Energy Bar Man. How are you doing, Tariq? Hope you're doing well. It's going all right, mate. To be fair, you can jump on if you want, even if you don't want your camera on. You can jump on the StreamYard links in there. Nuno, 9 out of 10. Balogun has been on for about 3 minutes. So yeah. Honestly, he's had a really good game. He's only had one iffy moment, and the whole game. To be fair, he's playing more as a left midfielder. He is so high up. It's literally like this. I don't know if you can watch it, but he's so high up. It's yeah. The second half wasn't great. Like I said, wasn't great. But you kind of expect that from Palace. You can expect them to come out fighting, and they certainly did. And we didn't concede, which is always a bonus. Clean sheet. Well, that's going to be the interesting part. Is how much they've paid. I'm going to guess. Here's Tariq. Hello, bud.
Boo! Hello. What am I saying boo for? I would say
it doesn't work on this one, mate.
I know, right?
It works on Rich's one because you could just sneak in. This
I know,
one, I have to let you
in. Exactly. How you doing, man?
I'm all right, Mr. Red Screen. How are you doing?
I'm all good. I'm using OBS Virtual Cam. It's pretty decent, you know.
Yeah. It looks really weird.
I don't know. I just turned off the camera because I was just chatting to. I jumped on Rich's.
Get amped. Yeah.
Yeah, and I was just listening to Man United fans and
crying.
I enjoyed it.
You would enjoy it. How much of the game is the team?
Has Balogun come on in this game?
Yeah, he came on about 5 minutes ago.
Okay.
To be fair, if he had started the first half, he wouldn't have done anything because Marseille were all over him. So I think the time for him to come on has been pretty good, to be honest. It's going to be the other games that we need to keep an eye on him on. This one's going to be hard.
Yeah.
And he's playing on the left wing more or less again. It's a bit weird, to be fair.
Yeah, Paxton mentioned it as well, being a strange loan move. What's your thoughts on it?
I'm in total agreement. I think this is the weirdest loan we've agreed to. Patino going to Blackpool, I totally get it. Yeah. Nuno going to Marseille, totally get it. But Balogun going to Reims, a mid-table French club that don't score many. It's a bit of a weird one. I would have sent him to Championship again, personally. Yeah. Even possibly like Forest, Bournemouth, one of the clubs that have just come up. He didn't play much enough. He didn't play enough for me for Middlesbrough last season.
Is this him running 29? Is that him?
Yeah, he's 20. Yeah, he's 29.
Oh, okay. I'm guessing he's the Hugo Ekitike replacement.
Yeah, I suppose he is actually. Yeah, so I did go through all the transfers from both teams earlier, and because like Under, the guy from Roma, it only cost him 9 million, or no, less than £8 million.
What for Marseille?
Marseille paid £8 million for him.
Decent.
I'm like, that's just mental. But he's so good. Yeah. He's better than £8 million.
With Under, he's like he was a hot prospect when he was initially coming through, but he's just not found the consistency.
No,
has he?
It's mad.
But Nuno looks like he suits this. You are right. He's basically playing left wing.
Yeah. John Cena joined the live.
You can't see me.
Plenty of tests. Yeah, that's sure, Chris. If you don't know Chris supports Liverpool and Carlisle. He's from Carlisle, but supports Liverpool. Yeah.
Oh,
he's an F1 fan as well.
I think that's as far north as you can get in England, isn't it?
There's a new film out called Finding Timo.
Exactly. That's 150 million worth of strikers that Chelsea have got rid of in one summer.
It's just mad, isn't
it? Tell me about it.
It's just crazy. Are you going to the Arsenal game next weekend?
I'm meant to be with
Yeah,
Mom, but I don't know
with
yet.
your mum.
With my mom.
Did you say you? Oh well, I thought you said your ma.
No,
Like,
Moss.
oh, okay.
Yeah.
I was like, your ma?
nah, imagine. I need to speak to him though, because
because he's because he said he was going to come up, and then he's talked himself out of it. So I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, I know. Because he said he was going to come up, and I was like, because he was like, oh yeah, maybe you can stop here and that, and I'm like, I don't know about that. I don't know. But yeah, because it's not my house, is it? You know what I mean? Like
No.
it's my mom's and stepdad's.
Yeah, exactly.
So yeah, I mean, even as a kid, I wasn't always allowed to have my friends around, so I don't know now. But yeah,
What's going crazy when I told you, Paxton. I told Moss the other day that he is the Canadian version of Steve Irwin. He is absolutely mental.
Oh, yeah. I think he's been drinking a lot since he's been here as well, hasn't he?
Yeah, he always seems to be in the pub.
I know.
London, okay. Yeah.
Oh man.
So you're meant to be going to the Arsenal match next weekend, but you don't.
Yeah, I still need to speak to him because he said he was going to send me the email, but I haven't received nothing.
Okay.
But yeah. And plus, because of the rail strikes as well, isn't there?
Oh yeah. Oh, sorry. So I'm going to the Wolves game.
Wolves Fulham.
Yeah.
So is Ed and Jacob.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, because I messaged Ed. Well, I didn't message him personally, but I said it in the WhatsApp group, and Ed said he's taking Jacob for his goal.
Who's that? Luis Suarez.
Not that one.
Oh, is his name actually Luis Suarez?
Yes, his name is Luis. Luis. Oh my word! Not that one though. I think he's the one that was at Watford. I think I haven't really looked into him, but I'm pretty sure.
Oh yeah, part of the Potso
group. Yeah, because he was brought from Granada, so that suggests to me that he's a Watford person.
Ooh. I was gonna. Where is it you sitting for the Wolves Fulham game?
W3. So yeah, my side the side that I live. So it's like really.
That's the Billy Wright, isn't it?
Yeah, up high.
Gotcha. But yeah man, that one could be a good game if Guedes makes his debut.
Well, he will now. I would have thought, wouldn't he? He'll be at Compton tomorrow, won't he? So
yeah, true.
We should take advantage of living close to the Molineux, mate. I'll tell you.
Yeah, what was that?
We should take advantage of living where we live. I'll tell you.
Oh yeah, for real.
It's a shame we're not Wolves fans.
I know it's true. We'll see Wolves more than us.
Such massive people on stream now with Wolves.
Yeah. I know, man. It's gonna be fun. I can't wait, man. I want to go to quite a few games this season.
Yeah, well, Em's told me that I should go to as much as I can.
Yeah, they're pretty good, especially if the big boys turn up.
Yeah, well, I'm obviously gonna try and get the Arsenal tickets if I can.
Oh, yes.
I'm not gonna think that the person that got me the tickets last year will do the same for me, because that was obviously a surprise. I wasn't even expecting it, so I'm not going to expect him to do it again. So I'm going to probably try and get some home tickets. But if he does do it, then obviously I go bye-bye to the home tickets, and I'll join the away fans and wear me off.
Yeah. Bye, Bobby.
Yeah.
Only joking. I'm teasing.
Oh no, mate. If hang on, I'm missing here. So, are we all sure that Ten Hag isn't Ole? No, he's definitely not. Ten Hag is a very good coach, but I think I did a show about it a couple of months ago that it's going to be the board.
Yeah, I agree.
You know, Simple as that. It's the board. Let's hope Wolves can actually win this one. It's going to be a hard game actually against Fulham, from what I saw from Fulham.
Tell me about it.
So yeah, Louis Javier Suarez from Granada. Yeah, he was a young striker that I think went to Watford, but then Watford have got the weirdest setup in the world. So
he used to have a decent FIFA card, I think. Ooh,
I never talk about FIFA on this. Can't compare that.
You play FIFA?
I talked about FIFA earlier regarding like Pep Guardiola sending him to a club that he has to actually use some talent to get some players instead of just having the £1 billion transfer budget that you get on FIFA career mode, which is pretty much what he gets.
True.
Are you going to get FIFA 23 this year? Actually, because I am.
I wanted to speak to you about this. You play career mode like me, don't you?
Yeah. Well, I haven't played it obviously since I've been streaming because I just don't have time. But because this one's got the WSL on it as well, isn't it now? And thankfully, which I've been asking for years, actual managers that you can actually
play as. Yeah,
about time.
That's. I'm a bit. I mean, I'm happy that that's in there, but I'm a bit disappointed. That's the only feature, really. The other features they've been talking about,
and then it's going.
It's
going after this season.
For real. The only features they've been talking about is the fact that you can see the grass, like get the knee slides from the grass, and shadows. Like, I'm like, great. Looking forward to this. I'm still going to buy it. This is the thing with FIFA. I don't care. Don't try and sell it to me. I'm going to buy it every year anyway. Besides the Arsenal kits.
I've got 2 of the new ones this year. I've got the black and the red.
Oh yeah. Did you see I got the top in the end?
Yeah, I know. I did watch you, Nana. I do watch you when you get on stream. So sometimes I'm just quiet in the background.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I know. I like that though, Bobby, because do you know what? I'm the exact same. I know I'm always talking about make sure you like, subscribe, and you comment, and I'm like me. I watch a lot of content without even comment. Like the content creator won't even know who I am.
Yeah.
Because I like having it on in the background. I'm a bit like you. I'm like you in that sense where I have it on in the background whilst I'm doing something else.
Yeah.
I used to like play a lot of FIFA and still watch YouTube and have like football and have like 3 screens on the go.
Oh, you're Moss.
Oh yeah, that's more like Moss actually.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's so imagine I thought because I went in the Arsenal website initially, and it's all sold out.
Yeah.
In my size because I'm large, and I was like, no. Then I went to JD, it was sold out there, so I gave up and I was like, oh, I'm just gonna wait a little bit. But then my sister, she went, have you got your Arsenal top because you need it for the game? And this was Thursday, so the day before, so I didn't have it. And I was like, nah. And she was like, I found it. I was like, where? So it was like Sports Direct. I went, oh, I didn't even think of like looking there. So she ordered it next day delivery, and I just paid her.
That's
and I was
awesome.
like, oh. And it came in.
You shouldn't just trust the Arsenal.com because obviously they outsource to loads of different companies as well. Yeah,
true.
Because M's just got me the new Ajax away shirt for my birthday, which I'm not allowed to have till my birthday.
But when is your birthday again?
2 weeks tomorrow. Is it Monday tomorrow? Yeah, 2 weeks. Yeah, I'll probably be doing a stream because I hate my birthday. I really do, for obvious reasons. You obviously know about my life a bit.
Yes.
So yeah, I don't particularly like it, but Em tries to like do a big thing about it, and I'm like, thank you. But she's got me the Ajax shirt, so I'm excited about that.
Oh, nice.
I love my football shirts, as you probably know.
I mean, you're not wearing a bad choice now, are you? It's a great choice.
No. It's like I've got one for each league now. So I've got one from the Championship, one for League One, one for League Two, and National League. I've got
what
literally
national
one.
league cup do you have?
Notts County one. It's called lavender colour. It's actually quite nice, actually. I was thinking purple shirt, but it's so Kolasinac is coming on now. Jeez.
Oh my word!
Is he coming on for Nuno? Oh no, he's not.
No.
Oh, so now we've got Kolasinac and Nuno on the same.
So I'm watching Arsenal rejects now.
Yeah, it's a bit like a. But what's it we're waiting on? Yeah, it's players. Yeah, spot on, Chris. Bet United board there. Maybe I'll get FIFA, the last FIFA in the series. Gameplay and trailers are not making me hyped to buy. I've not seen the trailers, to be fair.
They're not good.
Oh,
yeah, you're not missing anything.
House National League. There has been talk of that, and if they have done that, I'll be delighted because everyone knows that's one of my favourite leagues in the world, the National League, because it's like a Sunday league. It's hilarious. Proper tackling.
Oh yeah, for real. Not great football, but yeah. They thought
the playoffs. I'll tell you, if you're free and available next May when the playoffs are on, because they don't normally clash with big games anyway. You're gonna have to join me because honestly, it's hilarious. The quality is amazing. I saw about 25 goals in about 4 games, and even M was watching it. Oh, it's a goal!
Oh my days!
Oh, Balogun.
Yes,
and it's Balogun.
Tavares and Balogun scoring. I'll take that.
Okay, so we've got 2 Arsenal players that have scored tonight. Awesome.
I mean, trust the process.
Oh, don't even. That is banned from this channel. I can tell you that for now. I do not do Arsenal propaganda on this one. Unbelievable. Can't believe you came on here to say that.
I know. I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. But
I'm doing a VAR check.
No, don't.
Are they?
No. I think they're just giving the ball. Oh,
they are checking it. No, play on. There we go. Goal.
All we need now is not a Guendouzi, sorry, a Kolasinac goal, and we're sorted.
Yeah. He went. So yeah, there we go. Let's go through these comments a bit more. FIFA is a worse addiction than yes, it is. I can't admit. I can't deny that. Yeah, I've had every FIFA since I can remember, to be honest.
Yeah, same.
It's always been a game I've had. I don't play Ultimate Team. Never have. Have you? It's not something that I get into. I literally do career mode.
I used to play it in FIFA 14. Actually, my first video that I ever put up on this channel was a Ultimate Team one.
Now, Mr. Welch, what are you trying to say? Wrexham do not bottle it every year. I don't think they will this year. I think this year they're fully prepared. What I would say about Wrexham is they really need to improve their stock for shirts, because I did want to get a Wrexham shirt, and they're very hard to get because they're sponsored by TikTok. Obviously, who owns them? Who's done a big deal with TikTok? Yeah. But yeah, they're a pain in the bum to get shirts for.
It's because of Ryan Reynolds, isn't it?
It's more to do with the manufacturers that actually make the shirt. I think it's the same company that does Crystal Palace shirt this year. Is it Macron or something? Yeah. Honestly, their sizing guides are really weird. You have to go up 2 sizes to get the right size for you, and I'm like, my my emotional couldn't cope with having to order 2 sizes too big for me. It was just a lot of, it's just not a good thing to feel like. So let's say because you're a large, so you'd have to get a 2XL. You wouldn't be happy having to get a 2XL, would you?
No way.
Like, exactly. So it's not good for your mental health.
No.
2 sizes too high.
I know.
Because I know my sizes in all my shirts, and I will not go up 1. Not even just to fit in. But so Wrexham, sort that out, please. Because seriously,
definitely.
Do Wrexham have a fan base? They have a massive fan base, Chris. You're too young to remember when Wrexham shocked English football and knocked out Arsenal. Sorry, Tariq, but they did. Mickey Thomas with a cracker of a goal in, I think it was the 3rd round of the FA Cup. And Wrexham, honestly, it's disappointing to see where they are now, because they are a big club. They've got a big following, massive following now on TikTok as well, with Ryan Reynolds. And they've got a new documentary. I will plug it because I'm quite happy to plug this, actually. They've got a show coming out 26th on FX on Sky. Documentary of when Ryan Reynolds and the other guy, can't remember his name, from the Philadelphia show, when they bought it. So yeah, anyone that can see it. Oh, hello. Oh,
I thought he was in again.
yeah, that was good. Okay, he's looking all right though.
He's looking sharp, yeah.
Yeah. That ain't bad. And big up to Brush. I hope you're doing well, mate.
He's my brother Brush.
Oh my God, sis, I have an ongoing feud with Wrexham fan base on Twitter. Being Chris. I said they're a money back club and they all spat the dollars out. They are, but I knew about them beforehand, and I think a lot of people probably did as well, Wrexham. The Mickey Thomas thing is famous in the FA Cup. And
yeah,
it's one of those win, famous. Yeah, it's one of those. Here comes Nuno.
Good ball, man.
Oh,
I've been impressed with the Arsenal loan.
Currently, I'm on a 9 out of 10 because honestly, he's been really good. He's had that one little moment which I have to mark him down for, but he's had a 9 for me. He's been really good.
I think this is the league.
He's not playing left back though. That's the weird. Well, he is, but not
in a back three. Isn't it? Yeah. Is he in a back three?
Yeah, Marseille always do a back three. So, he's not part of it, but he's like a left wing back. So this is how they played last season with Saliba there. Saliba was like the right,
on the right side. Yeah. I watched a lot of their games because
I watched them so much last year.
Because I know they've got a different manager now.
Yeah, Igor Tudor played for Juventus. One heck of a tough guy. You don't want to mess with him. What's this? Xavi. I don't know what will happen to Frankie de Jong. He'll be going to Chelsea. I can tell you that. Until August 31st, if anything can happen, he'll be going to Chelsea. He knows what I think and what the club want. Yeah, I know he needs to take a wage cut, so he'll be going to Chelsea. Yep, that pretty much says he's going to Chelsea. I'll be surprised if he goes to United. To be fair, Todd's got more money to throw at it.
Go on, Balogun. Oh, he should have played that. He should have played that to Balogun. Did he Rabona that?
Oh. Did you see the Messi goal yesterday against Clermont?
Oh, the bicycle kick.
That was just sublime.
Yeah.
Even the pass was sublime as well. But
wow. Who was it that played it? Was it Marquinhos?
Paredes.
Oh, that's it. Paredes. Yeah. Yeah, that was a joke. I need to ask you this. Did you think he meant that assist to Neymar? I don't.
No, not that one. No.
Matt Smith, he was saying, "Oh no, he's meant that. He's Messi." I'm like, no he hasn't.
No.
Even though he's Messi, he hasn't.
Yeah. Well, Chris is saying I put Wrexham to win the National League because they should win it. We're back and they got every time. Yeah. To be fair, they last season was really weird because the playoffs were absolutely mental. They should have gone up last season. I think they will this year. I'll be surprised if they don't. And then just watch them fly up the leagues because they will. They'll do it better than the Salford boys will.
Balogun looks rapid, you know.
He does look good. 3 months down the drain on one player. That's United all over, though, isn't it? Unfortunately, you know. See, the thing is, I won't be surprised if you go from Maddison or, and I'm sorry to say it's Tariq, but Tielemans if you wait any longer.
I don't blame him. I don't like how we're waiting on that.
I think it's a little bit to do with the fact that we're playing Leicester.
I hope so.
I think it is something to do with that, to be honest. That's my personal opinion. I haven't been told any of that. I think that's what it's to do with. I think it's more of a gentleman's agreement to, can you please wait till we've played you? And then you can have him. Might be. I hope not, because that's just ridiculous. Because, you know, you should just be able to sign whoever you want.
I know.
But there you go. He's going to be leaving anyway, so I suppose whatever money they can get for him is a bonus to them. But they're in. We were talking about this earlier, actually. If they sell Fafana, Maddison, Tielemans, that's 160 million quid there.
they're
going to have to put
right.
16 million of that into their bit of a financial issue that they've got.
Yeah,
and that's 100 million. Then they could quite easily improve.
Yeah,
They should be all right. But Brendan Rodgers is the only guy that I slightly worry me.
Definitely. It's
Oh,
true.
there you go. You Treat might not understand this part, but I'll explain it to you if you ask. You don't want to finish second or third in National League because you have to wait for semi-finals. Yeah, you do. It's mad. While fourth to seventh can play in quarterfinals and continue. Yeah, it's a very strange playoff system. Like the second and the third team, you don't have to play into the semi-final.
Oh,
So
okay.
the fourth play seventh and the fifth play sixth. And then the winners of that then play the second and third. And that, to be honest, because it's a goal for Marseille. And it's Luis Suarez again, not that one. I'm going to keep saying it with you, won't you?
That was really good. That was from
Yeah.
Was it Jerson? No, Bakambu. Cedric Bakambu.
It's Bakambu. Oh, I don't know. I do know his name on.
That was because that wasn't as easy as it looked.
No, that was just sublime. That was
like he had to make the right decision in taking it as wide as he did and put the perfect weight on that pass.
Yeah.
Like I know as a football fan in our armchair, sometimes that might look like an easy thing to do.
No, that was beautiful. That was beautiful. It's what minutes that? We're in extra time. We're in injury time now.
Yeah.
90 plus 4. Oh, crikey. Sorry, everyone. I'm just missing loads of stuff. I think that's full time by the sounds of it. Is it? I just heard the full time whistle.
I'm not sure.
Why is that?
Yeah. Full time.
Oh, so it is full time. So we will go through the comments now. Right. So so the second and third basically get like a week off. So then they have to play the winners of the quarterfinals. So it doesn't suit you. It's a very strange way of doing it.
No, it doesn't.
So you don't want to finish second and third because Grimsby were the ones that won it last year for the playoffs.
Yeah.
And they finished 6th or 7th, something like that. So they had the momentum going into all the playoffs. It was honestly so much fun. It's starting to come out again, already accepting the fact that we win. Yeah. Well, I've got Man United down as 5th. Sorry, Tariq, I've got Arsenal down as 6th too at the moment. At the moment, I might change it.
Do you still think? Oh, yeah. Once the transfer window should.
Yeah, exactly. I need the transfer window. I can't go by what I know should be happening. I need confirmation that these things are happening in the background before I think that Arsenal are better than because when I do my show in September, I'm gonna make sure it's in a period that no big football's happening. Get I was gonna say Ricky, but get a realist on, get you on, get Matt on, get Rich on. So I want to have a good old chat about it because obviously I have a lot of paperwork here and I can talk about all the stuff. And it's going to be interesting what you all guys think because Arsenal aren't as big as we would like them to be right now. And that's a sad fact. And actually, financially, we're not as big as Tottenham now. And that is a scary place to be. But however, they do own like nearly £1 billion in debt. So at least we're not that bad. Probably, yeah, exactly, Chris. That's why Grimsby won playoffs last season. But yeah, so it'd be an interesting show because, and then rating the managers, that's going to be. I'm going to upset some people. I already know the results. I just can't release them yet. But yeah, I'm going to upset a lot of people. Not us. So don't worry, it's not us. There's a certain community that me and you are very close to. Get upset a little bit with me, but unfortunately, it's facts. And when I study it and I look into the finer details, there's a certain club that are pushing way above their weight, and it could all come crashing down one day. But I hope it doesn't because I do like the club. But yeah, it's one of those. But yeah, thank you, Tariq.
No worries, man.
Red screen.
Exactly.
Mr. Energy bar. But big up to everyone that's been in comments, watched with me, and probably people that watch it on playback and like they always do. But big up to everyone. Big up to Tariq. Subscribe to Tariq Talks. Is it all platforms? Is it?
Yeah. I'm 3 more subs away from getting to the community bar.
I don't know. I don't hardly ever use that myself.
I
don't know how to use it. I just at people at it, and I'm like, there we go.
That's it, man. It works though.
Well, sometimes it does. It works with the playoffs. I tell you, that playoff, the National League playoffs last season was just mental. And obviously, the last 2 watch-alongs I've done has been a little bit crazy, but I've got certain other people in the background that help me with that stuff. So,
yes.
But this one's a off-the-cuff game. I was just like 2 Arsenal players involved. I'll just watch it. Someone asked me earlier, how do you think Tavares is going to do? I said, to be honest, I don't know. I might watch it just to find out. And to be honest, I was quite impressed. I was impressed. He's got a 9 out of 10 for me. Well, actually, thinking about it, how much of the game did you actually watch?
Just as soon as I came in here.
Okay. So you can take part in that then. Well, I do most valuable player because I don't believe in man of the match because it gives a title of man. And I'm like, no, most valuable player. So from what you saw, who would you give most MVP to?
Tavares was very good. I saw the 2 goals from Luis Suarez, but I've got to use my Arsenal agenda. I'm joking there and say Tavares, because he looked threatening. He looked their biggest danger man.
Yeah. So I'm gonna have to go with Rongier because that guy in midfield. I'm so shocked that guy is still at Marseille.
Yeah,
he is so good. I don't know how much of you watch of him.
But I know about
last season. Yeah, because he's like last season he was playing centre defence as well. Last season he was playing
small as well.
So it's just mad, and I who's so important to Marseille, which might be why he's still there. But I'm sure if you threw 50 million at him, you'd soon get him. But yeah, so I'm going to put that down. Oh, there we go. Luis Javier Tavares for Paxton. Yeah, I don't think. Can you give it to someone that just came on for about 20 minutes? I suppose you could.
Mm-hmm.
You know what? Yeah. I'm going to give it to him.
Yeah.
He got 2 goals. To be fair, I wasn't expecting much of him, to be honest.
Yeah.
Because I saw him at Watford. Not that great. So there you go, Paxton. I'll put your vote down as the MVP because loads of people watch this back. So great stream as always. Thank you, Chris. Make sure you tune in and subscribe to Chris Welch because he does Carlisle content, F1 content, Liverpool content, darts content as well. And if you actually need anything about the darts in Wolverhampton, which will be in November, I think we have it here. If you need any help with that, let me know because, well, me and Tariq both live in Wolverhampton. So if you need any help, like any photos taken for your channel, I'm sure we can sort something out, can't we, Tariq?
Yeah, definitely.
Because that's, I think is it the World Championships? It's in Wolverhampton. It's a big one, though, isn't it?
PDT ones? Is it PDT?
Yeah, it's when we have it at Wolverhampton, don't we? It used to be at the Civic, now it's at Olders League because obviously the Civic's being done up.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you, Chris. But yours is also awesome. So is Tariq's. Obviously, he's not always red screened.
No, you see my face.
Yeah,
I've got my camera
4'11" man. 4'11".
Yeah.
You have to zoom in. You have to zoom in just like to actually see him.
Yeah, it's true. Allegedly true.
It is true. But pick up to everybody, and I shall see you again tomorrow. Take care, everyone.
Take care, people.
Let's see when I found the outro now. There we go.